The 4 Stages of Adaptation model was developed by Dr. Nancy Miller, a psychotherapist and social worker. 4 moms worked with her over a period of 5 years to help her write a book about their experiences living and growing with children who have disabilities. The model came from conversations with the moms, experiences working with families, and writing of many parents and professionals. Laura Warren, Executive Director of Texas Parent to Parent, has condensed the material in the book, and it is used to train staff, support volunteers, and work with families. There are 4 stages of adapting to being a parent of a child with a disability. Those stages are surviving, searching, settling in, and separating. Keep in mind that there is no right way to adapt. Everyone will pass through these stages in their own way and at their own pace. In addition, each stage may overlap, and they have more of a circular quality than a linear one. Surviving is what you do to keep going when you're feeling completely overwhelmed because something has taken away your child's equal chance at life. You have something new and frightening to deal with, and you have to begin adapting to an uncertain future. When you become aware that your child has a problem, is developing a problem, or is at risk for a problem, you begin to deal with this information in 2 ways. You cope and you react. Coping is doing what you have to do to deal with one problem at a time. It's about getting by. Coping always feels like you're just keeping up with what you have to do, with little energy for getting ahead of your problems. This is because you are using most of your energy to deal with your emotional reactions to your situation. Reacting drains your energy and diminishes your feelings of control over your life. You have no sense of direction. There are so many aspects of this experience that you may not have expected and that may frustrate and disappoint you. Some of the typical reactions when you are in surviving mode are shock, bodily stress, and symptoms such as fatigue and headache, grief, loss, confusion, fear, guilt, self-doubt, and anger. These reactions are the way many people feel upon hearing sad or frightening news. Anyone who tells you that you should not have any of these reactions has not been where you are. No one has the right to judge how you feel. The reactions are temporary, although some stick around longer than you would like. Most of the feelings get resolved or fade as you find you are ready to move on and as you begin to feel you have control of your life once again. Remember, being in a state of survival doesn't last forever. It just seems that way at the time. Ways to ease the surviving process. Understand your feelings. Make time for yourself, and create a support system. Searching is a time of acting, of moving forward from your reactive stage of surviving. It is the awakening of a sense of control over your emotions and your life, and it is a time for seeking understanding about your child, your family, and yourself. Searching is a time of growth and moving forward. You will gain a new kind of strength. Through inner searching, you will soon discover that you have more strength than you ever imagined. When the frantic pace of searching lets up, you begin to choose your battles and balance your child's schedule and your family life. Not only has your outer searching subsided for a while, but more important, your attitude about it settles down. Settling in is seeing the world for what it is and seeing yourself for who you are. It is moving beyond the intense emotions of surviving. It's feeling less of the sense of urgency of searching and gaining a greater sense of control and balance in your daily life. There may be obstacles for some families to moving into the stage of settling in. Continued medical crisis or aggressive and self-destructive behaviors of the child may inhibit the family from settling in. In addition, the physical or mental health of other family members may present barriers. A lack of financial resources, a marriage or relationship that cannot weather the storm, or being a single parent may be barriers to settling in. Sometimes old surviving or searching issues come back because of a move to another city, a school transition, or because your child's needs change. As a parent of a young child, the stage of separating may seem like a long way off. One thing to remember is it's never too early to begin thinking about the life you want for your child. Sit down together as a family, talk about your child's likes and dislikes. Make a plan to support him so he is included in family and community activities. Meet with family, friends, and teachers to start building the dream that is your child's future. Separating is what you do as a normal, gradual process that occurs in tiny steps throughout childhood. A parent must often make a special effort for the child to have experiences that allow for feelings of independence and growth. Your child may need extra time or intensive training to acquire the knowledge and learn the skills that will increase their future choices of living, working, and socializing in the community. There are a variety of obstacles to separating. Communication needs, social skills, or safety issues may make it difficult for the child to develop independence and parents to step back. In addition, a lack of resources such as funding and a lack of transportation, as well as negative attitudes, present obstacles in the community. Everyone passes through these stages in their own way and at their own time. There is no right way to adapt. Each stage may overlap. They actually have more of a circular quality than a linear one. For more information, visit txp2p.org.